One of the things I miss about my ferry commute riding back and forth between Seattle and Bainbridge Island is all of the crazy stories I would hear from some of the other passengers. And one of the ones that really stands out for me is a day when I was riding in kind of late morning, maybe on the 1025 ferry, and there were a group of four women who all looked like they were in their late 40s, early 50s, all dressed to go play tennis somewhere at a tennis club in Seattle. And one of them was complaining very loudly. I was sitting maybe 4 or 5 tables away. So one of them was complaining fairly loudly about the fact that her husband was complaining about her shopping habits. And the next thing I know, one of the other women at the table is responding and saying, "Oh, honey, I have the solution for you. Here's what I do." And she proceeded to talk about how when she goes to buy groceries at Safeway, she adds gift cards onto the purchase. So maybe $50 or $100 gift card. That she called out those numbers. And she adds those onto the purchase because apparently her husband doesn't pay attention to them. And another woman said, "Well, why don't you just get cash back?" And she said, "Well, I did that for a while, and then he was noticing on the bank statements all the cash back I was getting, and he complained about that. But with the gift cards, no questions asked ever." Now, I'm left wondering why her husband never notices that she's wearing new clothes all the time, but maybe because of the dynamic of needing to hide information like this in the first place, there's already some problems there. And I would say that with regard to relationships, anytime you're being deceptive, whether it be friends or co-workers or business partners or particularly your spouse, lying and deception is probably always going to be relationship suicide. But with that, if you really want a creative way to hide money that you want to spend on clothes, gadgets, pretty much anything, apparently Safeway is the way to do it with the purchase of gift cards and the rest of your groceries.